Managers. Tool KIT. How to maximize your business cash flow. Debt life cycle reduction strategies. Smart investment strategies. How to raise smart investment capital. How to build a global brand. How to attract lifetime customers. How to nurture the sustain high performers. Self-actualization, a new corporate culture. Building a global brand. Author, Gary Thompson, Branding and Marketing/Financial Advisor. Managers and Leaders Tool KIT, published by Global Branding and Marketing. Copyright May 2019, Gary Thompson, all rights reserved. No part of this publication may be reproduced, stored in a retrieved system, or transmitted in any form or by any means, electronic, mechanical, photocopying, recording or otherwise, without the prior written permission of the publisher and the author. ISBN 978-976-95278-4-3. Printing, Global Branding and Marketing. Printed in Guyana. Dedication. There is a global need for a new breed of managers, the type of managers who can manage with compassion and the will to position every member of staff to self-actualize and become the sustain high performers as a directive of the corporate culture. There is a need for leaders who are capable of thinking ahead, seeing beyond problems and acting in a manner that influences desired results for the collective. Managers and Leaders Toolkit is dedicated to every manager and leader who has adopted this new leadership style that looks beyond cash flow maximization but also addresses issues that nurtures blanket workplace self-actualization, sustainable human development and an environmentally friendly approach to doing business. Managers and Leaders Toolkit is written in a manner that gives managers and leaders the competitive advantage in business and in life. It is designed to position you to become global thinkers, social actors, and transformational leaders who are capable of distinguishing yourselves in global commerce and industries. This book is also dedicated to my three outstanding children, Al-Lur, Jade, and Jayud Thompson, whom are all pursuing studies in investment banking and have collectively invested over $5 million in real estate acquisition. Preface. Brand identification and brand traits optimization are the foundation to building successful companies. Research conducted by Global Branding and Marketing shows that when managers and leaders take the time to truly understand their brand traits, in alignment with the target market needs, wants, and expectations and lifestyle, culture and social classes, combined with the intention and the ability to deliver value for money and fix problems above and beyond people expectations, consistently, it allows them to be better placed as influencers of positive public response toward their products and services. Corporate branding is the company culture of necessity that promotes through a strategic and intentional design the visibility of people, products, services and industries. Financial intelligence is not accounting finance. The ability to leverage this body of knowledge is vital to managing and leading successful companies and brands. Financial intelligence is more than making money and maximizing disposable income. It addresses the issue of understanding the global financial sector and leveraging this intelligence to build good debt cash flow, minimize debt financial portfolios while maximizing financial and equity capital gain. The understanding of the commercial financial sectors and the investment financial sectors are important body of knowledge in the global landscape of financial intelligence. Managers and Leaders Toolkit is designed to give new and practical insights into management systems, financial intelligence, leadership, and self-mastery, brand leadership and market domination. Millions of managers and leaders across the world understand the process of creating debt, but very few understand the process of managing debt and building debt life cycle reduction strategies that can save their companies millions of dollars in annual revenue. This book will identify a number of corporate pitfalls in creating debt that turns out to be bad debt or at the least debt that is improperly managed. Recommendations. After 2 months of exposure to training in branding and marketing and financial intelligence with Mr. Gary Thompson and Global Branding and Marketing, I have been enlightened on how to effectively manage cash flow, the importance of delegation and team management, how to spot business opportunities in what may seem to be obstacles. I would highly recommend training from Mr. Thompson and Global Branding and Marketing to those seeking to take their business to the next level. Joanne Prescode, Managing Director, LE Treat Bakery. I have been in business for the last 5 years. I met Mr. Gary Thompson in 2018 and have been exposed to his content in financial intelligence and branding and marketing. In just a few months and a 1-hour class sessions once a week, I have come quite a way in understanding and leveraging this information to better manage my business and understand myself as a brand leader. His approach in teaching has also helped me in becoming a stronger individual. This book, Manager's Toolkit, and all his other books are recommended for those who seek a life that is less taxing on the mind and body. Life does not have to be a struggle. The right information will help you get it right. Mr. Thompson, knowledge, passion, and commitment to position business leaders to build international and individual brands shows in his speaking skills in the classroom and the many books he has authored. Patricia Ramphel, author of Tearing the Veil That Blindfolds, business owner of Natural Choice Products. Understanding My Deeper Sense of Self, DSS, was one of the most fascinating knowledge I learned from this author Gary Thompson, from his book, Billionaire Codes, Self-Application Best Practices. The author described DSS as the path to discover one's gift. He said when we connect with our deeper sense of self, DSS, and are able to add meaning and purpose to our lives, we are setting the stage to make the most fundamental discovery in our personal and professional lives. Aaron Curtin, Aaron's Apiary. About the author. Mr. Gary Thompson attended Cambridge University and American University. He holds an MBA in International Business and 2 bachelor's degrees in the field of marketing and project management. Mr. Thompson is a human capital development specialist. In this regards, he is leading the way in advocating and crafting national strategy plans that addresses a global human development plan for our people. He believes human development must be aligned and relevant to the immediate and future needs of the private sector, the public sector, and civil society. He believes that any nation's sustainable national and international development agenda completely hinges on human competencies. He is the author of several books: Billionaire Codes, Self-Application Best Practices / Your Destiny is to Prosper, Internationalization of MSME / Strategic Communication / CSRs, and The Deeper Sense of Self, Inspire the Child, and his most recent, Manager's Toolkit, How to Build a Global Brand. Mr. Thompson served as an executive member of Guyana Manufacturing and Services Association, GMSA, in the capacity of subsector chairman, and also in the capacity as subsector chairman for the service sector. GMSA is one of Guyana's leading private sector representative bodies. Primary attention is placed on growing businesses to integrate into regional and international business. He currently is a member of the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce and Industry and has represented the Chamber at Government Forum and National Board on Education. He served as the consultant to Inter-American Investment Corporation, IIC, / Institute of Private Enterprise Development, IPED, / Guyana Arts and Craft Producers Association, GOCPA, / Guyana Natural Fiber, Fashion and Art Association, GOFAT, / Guyana Performing Arts and Award Association, GPA, / Guyana Fashion Industry Association, GFIA, / Guyana Leadership Mentor Institute, GLMI, / the Inspire the Child, Inspire Change Foundation, ISICF, and Guyana Speakers and Leaders Academy, etc. He served as a member of IADB Con SOC Inter-American Development Bank. This exposure allowed him to gain invaluable information into the working of one of the world's largest banks. He served as a member of the National Working Group, NWG, for MDG Millennium Development Goal. This exposure allowed him to gain a deeper appreciation of the role of the private sector, the state, and civil society in nurturing a better global village for all. Mr. Thompson represented GMSA as a member of the Guyana National Bureau of Standard, GNBS. This exposure allowed him to learn and contribute to the national dialogue for standards pertinent to the services and productive industries. Mr. Thompson is the founder of Global Branding and Marketing. In his capacity as Director of Project Innovation, he has designed and proposed the Guyana Speakers Academy initiative that is designed to transform the landscape of communication, leadership, and business development practices globally. Mr. Gary Thompson now serves as the Director of Project, Business Development, and Innovation for Global Branding and Marketing. Acknowledgement. This book is completely dedicated to my wife June Thompson. You are my positive sense of self. You are my breath of fresh air, you are the wind beneath my wings that keeps me levitating in love for life, love for family, and the love to remain true to my true calling in life. You are the one that makes me complete and at peace with myself. You keep reminding me that the best is yet to come. Together we are the parents of one queen, Allure Thompson, and 2 kings, J8 and J. Thompson. Every day you remind me that I am the King of Kings and that I am one with the Queen of all queens. Long live the kings and queens of the Thompson family in this generations and many generations to come. Gwyneth Thompson, thank you for your love, compassion, and never-ending demonstration of good parenting. You are the mother every child wants in his life. In the times of darkness you stood as my light. In the times of rain you give me shelter. When the challenges of the world overwhelm me, you give hope and a positive sense of direction. You are the best mother in the world. George Thompson, my dad always says to me the sky is the limit, so aim for the star and never settle for second best. My life has been molded by these profound words. Thank you, Dad, for being my rock, my inspiration, my wings, and my first mentor. The late Ronald Webster, former chairman of the Private Sector Commission, who instilled in me the importance of developing one great idea at a time. This advice saved my life. Rampertab Etweria, your commitment to give service to humanity and to make your contribution in making this world better for the collective good of mankind is a page the world should take from your book. Thank you for your support. Your influence on my life and my success story is overwhelming. Thank you for being a true friend. Viola Rowe, Principal of Cyril Potter College of Education, thank you for the open and frank discussions we have and the encouragement and praise you give that express the importance of the focus of the many literary projects I produce. Carol Fraser, your spirit and commitment to succeed in life as a fashion innovator and business leader has touched and transformed many lives. Your commitment to motivate and encourage others to reach for greatness has inspired me. Thank you for being a part of my life. Ramesh Dukhu, former chairman of Guyana Manufacturer and Services Association, thank you for believing in me and advocating on my behalf in an effort to advance my business development. The world is in need of more great leaders like yourself, and may you continue to be a positive influence within the private sector and continue advancing Guyana's interest globally. Clement Duncan, who always take time out from his busy schedule to discuss, brainstorm and advise me on corporate projects I propose to him. The insight he provides add tremendous value to my creative process. A commendation for the author. Mr. Gary Thompson is unshakable in his commitment to nurture and advocate for collective human development. I never fully understood his tenacity to create and promote systems that help people develop a definiteness of purpose, a definiteness of plan, a definiteness of action, and a definiteness of synergy. My husband has helped me to find and fulfill purpose and experience self-fulfillment. He has shown me that before anyone finds and fulfill purpose, he or she must give aligned service. He believes that helping others to find their purpose and live fulfilling lives is the highest services one can give. His new book, Self-Application Best Practices, in my view, is one of his masterpieces that is designed to help people find self and lead more fulfilling lives. This is one of his ways of giving back to society and giving service to humanity. June Thompson. Table of Content, Manager's Toolkit. Chapter 1. Branding and Marketing for Accelerated Business Growth. Brand Traits Optimization. Brand Visibility Optimization. Brand Reach Optimization. Brand Impact Optimization. Brand Conversion Optimization. Brand Confidence Optimization. Brand Trust Optimization. Brand Credibility Optimization. Chapter 2. Financial Intelligence for Accelerated Business Growth. Smart Investment Capital vs Bank Loan Investment Capital. Good Debt vs Bad Debt Cash Flow. Debt Life Cycle Reduction Strategies. Private Equity Financing. Chapter 1 Part 1. Branding and Marketing for Accelerated Business Growth. Managers and Leaders Toolkit. After reading this chapter you will learn about Brand Traits Optimization, Brand Visibility Optimization, Brand Reach Optimization, Brand Impact Optimization, Brand Conversion Optimization, Brand Confidence Optimization, Brand Trust Optimization and Brand Credibility Optimization. Definition of branding and marketing. Branding and marketing represent the visible optimization traits of the business culture. That part of the corporate culture leverage the brand DNA and USP and streetwise marketing techniques to enhance visibility, customer buying or positive public response and maximize cash flow for the particular brand. The brand can represent people, products, services and the industries. 1. Brand Traits Optimization. Define your brand DNA. DNA equals differentiation factors. Your ability to identify what gives your brand its competitive advantage or advantages and what makes it different from the competition are essential facts to know about your brand. Corporate brands can attain its competitive advantage through 1. Product designs, 2. Pricing strategies, 3. Strategic placements and multiple easy access points, and 4. Well-targeted and creative promotional activities. For corporate brands to attain their differentiation, trademark requires a different thinking by the brand manager. This different thought process must be an intentional design of the brand in a well-crafted master plan to either add value or fix problems that is specific to the target group. It is this ability of the brand innovator and the intentional design of the brand to add value and fix problems of the specific demographic better and more efficient than the competition that allows it to stand out as a gem among gems and a brand leader that is better able to give service above and beyond the expectations of the consuming public. There are 1001 strategies that can be put to use to optimize your brand unique features or the traits of your brand. Your brand differentiation qualities must stand out like your thumbprint. Your thumbprint is unique. Among the 7.5 billion people in the world, no one else has your exact thumbprint. Your ability to leverage time, talent, and resources to craft such uniqueness into your brand and ability to effectively leverage all 8 levels of branding strategies will undoubtedly position your brand as a world-class product and you as a market and brand leader. 2. Brand traits optimization. Define your brand classification, sub/comp/premium. Your brand classification can fall into 3 distinct categories. And it is absolutely necessary for you to understand which category your brand represents. The absence of knowing your brand classification will pose unnecessary challenges when it comes to aligning your brand to the needs, wants and expectations and the lifestyle, culture and social class of the specific target market. This also means that you will not be able to measure the size, density, and dispersion of the specific demographic and by extension unable to assess the market viability of the said target group, based on market size. This can't be considered to be nothing more than a reckless and toxic approach to an attempt to leverage your brand and grow your business. The 3 categories your brand falls into are as follows. Premium brand. Automobiles like Mercedes-Benz, Prado and Infiniti are vehicles that are all built exclusively to appeal to a specific demographic. This target group is an exclusive group of people who have economic freedom, like a minister of government, senior corporate executives, successful sports personalities, accomplished fashion designers, international artists, successful Hollywood actors and actresses, etc. They are all in that strong economic position of strength to leverage their economic standing in life to live a luxury lifestyle. Smart entrepreneurs and products and services innovators build their business model and target their products and services to reach the expectations of these demographics. Premium brands are products and services that in most are deliberately produced to appeal to the upper middle and upper social and economic classes in society. These groups of people have peculiar taste for products and services and leverage their economic position to make social statements of their economic status in life. Complementary brand. Imagine your wealthy friend gives you a Prado for your 30th birthday and dies 1 year after. 1 month after his death anniversary, the engine of the Prado develops mechanical problems that are unable to be repaired. You then learn that the cost to purchase and replace the engine is $15,000 USD. Knowing that you are unable to cover this cost, you decided to research the Japan market to see if they have complementary engines compatible to that of a Prado. After some time of research, a Japanese automobile innovator and Prado competitor contacted you with the news that he has a complementary engine that powers Prado at a significantly lower cost. Complementary brands usually save those who are not well placed economically thousands of dollars in the acquisition of products and services. The example shown above is a perfect example of the usefulness of complementary brands in the lives of millions of people across the world. Supplementary brand. Supplementary brands are the most commonly used brands across the world. Perhaps 80% of the 7.5 billion people in the world use this classification of products and services. Imagine going to the automobile dealer to purchase a vehicle. You look at a range of luxury, sports, and regular brands of vehicles. Approximately 80% of global purchasers of vehicles will decide after careful consideration to settle for the Nissan or Toyota or an average cost vehicle, because of economic status and price range and your ability to make easy monthly payments and the fact that the vehicle selected will get you around the same way the Prado, Lamborghini, and Infiniti would. Over 80% of the global population has to forego the opportunity cost of luxury and prestige because of the high cost associated with the attainment of premium brand products and services. This makes this demographic prime targets for producers of complementary and supplementary brands. The understanding of the influence of both, the economic and the behavioral determinants of demands on people's ability to spend are important market intelligence data to have to inform business decision that can accelerate the growth of your brand and company. 3. Brand traits optimization. Define the brand demographic relevant equals know your demographic. Can you imagine producing products or services without the knowledge of the needs, wants, and expectations of the specific target group? Research conducted by Global Branding and Marketing shows that very often entrepreneurs get into business with the intention of maximizing their cash flow and with the preconceived notion that their products or services are for everyone. Your products and services are never for everyone. Get this, they will never be for everyone. People across the world, purchasing decisions are influenced by issues like lifestyle, culture, social class and groups and reference groups. Any effort to realize success in business must take all of these factors into consideration. For free consultation and personalized training in brand optimization, contact Global Branding and Marketing via website www.gbmcompanies.com or tell hashtag 592-650-6231. While the maximization of cash flow is essential to the success of every business, your brand ability to convince the consumer that its intention is to add value and fix problems consistent with their needs, wants and expectations, carries greater significance. When the brand manager is able to build confidence, trust, and credibility in the eyes of the consumer, it becomes much easier to experience customer conversion, accelerated business growth and cash flow maximization. Define your brand USP. USP equals intended impact of the brand. 1. The brand intention value traits. The brand intention value traits as stated in this text has two primary objectives. Objective 1 is its intentional design to impact the internal management team through its corporate culture, and Objective 2 is its intentional design to impact the company customers through its well-developed corporate culture. Internal impact and corporate culture. Your brand is represented by every inch and atom of the firm, and it must have clear intentions, reflected in its corporate culture, to positively impact and influence the lives of those within the organization. For example, is your brand or firm corporate culture mature enough to position every member of staff to reach the point of self-actualization? Global Branding and Marketing, under the guides of Mr. Gary Thompson, after careful analysis of Abraham Maslow's thesis, the hierarchy of human needs, has recognized a number of strengths and a number of weaknesses in the said thesis. The strengths, this thesis, after 100 years, is perhaps the most significant and comprehensive reflection of human needs. Once this thesis is clearly interpreted and applied to its fullest within companies, it can nurture human growth, transformation, and sustainable development, in a manner that truly distinguished it from other management theses. The weaknesses. This thesis addresses the issue of self-actualization, but self-actualization as proposed in the thesis is only realized when one evolves from his basic needs and become living, breathing examples of their higher needs. Global Branding and Marketing research shows that what is proposed in the Maslow thesis, in terms of the physiological needs of people, is more primary than basic in its design. It is primary to the extent that it represents human needs from the beginning to the end of our life cycle. And the understanding or rather lack of understanding of these primary importance to every single human is certainly the reason why so many people today never reaches their full potential, and companies across the world struggle to maximize the growth potential of their businesses. The Maslow thesis, the hierarchy of human needs, combines with Gary Thompson thesis of blanket self-actualization, is recommended as a manager tool to be in every manager toolkit when desirous of nurturing high performers and building a unique corporate culture that impact every member of staff. Gary Thompson, blanket self-actualization, thesis. Personal life master plan. Align desire, clarity of intention, inform action, and self-mastery. Family life master plan. Family Life Master Plan Design, Family Life Master Plan implemented. Professional Life Master Plan. Local and national relevance, global or international relevance. The objective of this text, while it is relevant to building a unique corporate culture and designed to have transformational impact on entire workforce, is not to examine this thesis. However, if serious managers want to learn more of this thesis being proposed by Global Branding and Marketing as part of its proposed new corporate culture initiative, feel free to contact the author Mr. Gary Thompson on tel #592-650-6231 or visit website www.gbmcompanies.com for more information. External impact and corporate culture. Your brand must be designed to have massive external impact. This can be best achieved through the design of corporate cultures that reflects the interest of the final consumer/customers. The customer has dreams and expectations of what they expect from their shopping experiences. The role of the brand manager is to ensure that the company brand not only live up to the customer's expectation, but that the company's brand is built well enough and strong enough to deliver value above and beyond the expectations of the specific target market consistently. The sky is the limit for the brand manager or brand leader in designing marketing strategy that can positively impact the customer and influence positive public response to that product or service. However, the brand manager ability to achieve desired and targeted customer impact also requires that he invest time, talent, and resources to get to know the customer needs, wants and expectations or lifestyle, culture and social class, and how these socio and economical determinants of demands influences the target market purchasing decisions. Any real attempt to build your brand to have targeted, massive impact on the relevant target group or groups must take into consideration the three essential parts of customer services. The unavoidable elements of customer services that I am referring to are 1 before the sales services, 2 during the sales services, and 3 after sales services. Before the sales services. The brand manager or brand leader must be properly equipped with the right knowledge that gives him the ability to create leverage that builds customer relations that goes beyond creating one-time customer shopping experience, but rather allows him to connect with the customer in a manner that lay the foundation for building lifetime customers. Manager's Toolkit. Research the needs, wants and expectations and the lifestyle, culture and social class of your specific target market. Build your physical brand and ambience to appeal to the specific demographic, social and cultural interest. Build demographic-specific mass media commercials and identify appropriate and relevant mass media outlets to leverage the brand visibility. Identify social organs that are demographic-specific and position the brand to reach and appeal to the target group. Before going visible with your brand, be certain to know your brand differentiation factors, brand classification, and brand demographic-specific relevance. Remember, there is a right time and wrong time to leverage brand visibility. 2. During the sales services. Brand managers and brand leaders must be intentional in influencing desired brand impact at the point of during the sales services. While the internal and external ambience of the brand must have relevant aesthetic demographic appeal, the customer service representatives, CSR, must be appropriately outfitted physically and intellectually. Once successful in attracting the specific demographic into the space of your company, through the physical appeal, specific demographic commercial production and the strategic placement of ads in the appropriate channels of communication, if executed right, this impact and results can lead to desired customer impact that encouragement the customer to take action and become users of your brand or services. The groundwork and foundation must be laid during the strategic planning period to identify how to convert first-time users into lifetime customers. The strategic planning and the implementation of that strategic plan, for the during the sales services customers' shopping experience, must be one that can be easily upscaled into encouraging massive customer referral and nurturing lifetime customer as a natural and normal part of your brand DNA or corporate culture. Manager's Toolkit. The company security may be the first point of customer contact when visiting the physical location. Ensure they are well placed and well trained to appeal and not repel the customer from the business. Ensure that the CSRs are trained well enough to truly connect with the customer. The customer is the breath fresh air to the company success, and the CSRs are the bloodline that keeps the heart of the company pumping. Take extra care to ensure that the ambience and aesthetics of the company is truly designed to connect with the specific demographic deeper sense of self. Develop customer satisfaction and future expectation questionnaires, engage customers, and lay the foundation to connect with the customer in nurturing customer relations for life strategy. 3. The after-sales services. Many companies across the world have very poor after-sales services. And this is one area in building your brand that requires specialized attention. Most businesses' sales strategy begins and ends with the transfer of goods or services and the transfer of money in a single business transaction. Businesses that want to compete and win and dominate in the market must realize the massive opening that exists to connect with the customer after the transfer of goods and receiving money from the customer. The after-sales services sales strategy is an open book with blank pages for many companies. Most companies' market penetration prevention strategy is weakest at this point where it should be at its strongest. Manager's Toolkit. Measure the delivery of products and services and ensure that they deliver above and beyond the customer expectations. Develop an after-sales services Customer Appreciation Day annual sales program. Develop a customer lifetime financial education transformation program. Position your customer to invest and make money and how to stop losing money on bad investment. Develop and promote Family Fun Day initiative that captures the interest of families. These fun days can be used to introduce new products and services, raise the visibility of existing brands and enable customer to better bond with your company brand or brands. Building the customer for life strategy into the company corporate culture is one sure way of ensuring that your brand remain relevant to the growing and diverse needs of your specific target group or groups. The full understanding and strategic application of the branding and marketing concepts shown above will position your firm to be placed a few steps ahead of the competition. This will certainly allow your company and brand to connect with the customer in a manner unusual to most, maintain its market relevance and dominance and maximize profits and business growth faster and more efficient than the competition.